What was this really 16 shit? What happened? Why you Spanish question marks?
Yo, okay, because it's definitely gonna piss you off.
Oh, come on.
So,
Don't let it be gross.
it's gonna be fucking gross.
Oh, no. Continue, King.
Alright, so, here's the thing. Uh, Ice Spice came out with another music video recently, which was called, like, Dilly. Obviously, it's another pussy poppin', you know, it's another pussy poppin', like, song, except for, like, they're in a deli this time. And in more than one shot, especially one shot that was basically up close, apparently one of the twerking dancers was a 16-year-old.
Oh, no!
And it was confirmed because she actually has an Instagram where she was also twerking on Instagram, and she's been
Oh,
doing this since she was 13.
no. Oh, no. The motherfuckers just let that shit happen? Like,
She has 6.6 million followers.
damn, I was more Bella Delphine when she first started. God damn.
Exactly.
That's
And
some. This is why I don't like looking at not safe for work stuff on fucking social media. Shit like this.
facts. But honestly, like think about like this is like a 16-year-old that everybody knows is a 16-year-old.
Wait, they
And
do?
she has, yeah, like I said, she has like 6.6 million followers. Like how many of those are grown ass men?
But continue.
Yeah. And it's like it really I like after like looking at like a video where they were talking about like the incident because I was like, oh, I heard Ice Spice is getting canceled. Why is she getting canceled? And after hearing that, I had to like think about something for a second, right? Because I was like, at first, I was like, okay, um, my thing is as much. Okay, here's the thing, like, because I'm trying to like figure out where to start with this. You
Take
have
your
a lot of
time. Take
people
your
who is
fucking
very
time, bro.
yeah, yeah, yeah. You have a lot of people who is always getting on everybody's ass for being like, a straight child diddler and stuff like that. And we've been seeing consistently a lot of these like influencers getting hit with, talking to like underage girls and stuff like that, right?
Yeah.
And we're so heavy on trying to cancel these people, but then when you have like, for prime example, this chick that's over there getting famous off of twerking since she was third fucking teen,
Which
over
is
there
sad
enabling all
now.
this, which is very sad, and like over there like enabling all this shit. I'm just sitting here like, I would hate. It's all like stuff like this is the reason why I really don't. If I ever have children, I don't want a daughter. I'm gonna just be real with you on that. I really would be afraid to have a child and it turns out to be a girl because I wouldn't know how to prevent this shit from happening.
Well, the thing is, you're supposed to like, be there for your child and whatnot, and like do other things instead of just putting it on social media and everything like that. Like there are ways how to take care of a child and not have them fall to the waistline or whatnot. Because a lot of these kids, we don't have Kai Sadat on here. That's all I wanted to talk about. Ooh, shit.
Oh, actually, we'll get to that in a bit because I was trying to like. It was funny because like I was trying to say like even though like we had the whole Alabama fight that feels like a win, it also feels like a cost of having like Kai and Amp, going to jail for like what happened at their thing.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, back to this. Like I was saying, like okay, like here's one thing. Hypothetically, if I do have a daughter, I'm not gonna like instantly hate her, right? I'm not gonna instantly hate her at all or anything else like that. But I will be like my biggest fear of all this is trying to shield not only her from this, but also not getting dragged down into something like this, right?
Yeah.
Because like if you try to do too much, if you try to do too much protection, then the rebellious thing happens, and if you try to not do anything, then there's is still a possibility that we're going to go down this particular path. Because it's all like in we talked about like something like this before, right? Where how hard it is to be a woman in today's age, where if they look attractive enough, like remember that one chick from Home Depot where everybody was talking about why you not doing OnlyFans with a body like that?
Yeah. Did she look at like fire really or some shit?
No, that was at. I don't think she got fired, but I did hear that there was like another chick that was working for Costco
Mm-hmm.
that a lot of people said what she was wearing was inappropriate. And it's kind of in the weird thing is like it is kind of it's kind of like she's very like thick and she's like very thick and curvy. So I can kind of understand like it's not like the body frame itself that makes it like look inappropriate, but like on the surface level, it kind of looks like it. But it is the type of pants that she's wearing.
Okay.
Um, let's see. But where was I going? Oh yeah, yeah. So yeah, I wouldn't know how to like combat all this because the thing is, I can do as much as I can as far as um I can do as much as I can as far as like shielding like my daughter from stuff like this. But then when I can't do shit if she's like at school and peer pressure like
Well, you don't
appears,
want to be
right?
like a controlling father. You just gotta trust that your kid knows right from wrong, you know. And like that's just like doing that shit earlier, whatnot. Because you could definitely like teach your child at an early age how to act or whatnot. But we're not parents, so like it might be totally different because the next generation is gonna be different from our generation, so forth and so forth.
Yeah.
Cause like I'm over here telling my my god nephew, fucking why don't you fight? Because I'm some kind of like fuck, I'm trying to remember. But wait, nah, fucking yeah, the new generation like they have common sense. It's just like fucking they're going through some shit. Yes,
This new generation don't have common sense.
they do. What you mean? Like have you not? Ooh, my god. Oh my law. Oh.
I know, right? I was like,
Oh my
yo,
goodness. Who is this light skinned Coco Queen in front of me? Looking all cute. What's her name?
looks like Asha or something like
It's
that, but
probably
like,
yeah, it's probably Asher or something like that. But look, there's a B there. Oh
yeah.
my
So
goodness,
basically,
bro, I'm fanning myself like some crunchy right
I know
now.
it's
Why
like,
you show this to me?
okay, yeah.
Look,
She was all like,
the woman who's in front of us right now is really, really beautiful, and like
she
dead ass.
is.
Not trying to be misogynist or anything
See,
like that. She's just really beautiful. Just woof. I wasn't ready. I just wasn't ready.
now they're saying that this is like not appropriate for work and whatnot, and I can
What you mean? That's her
like here's the
uniform, right?
thing. Yeah, that's the uniform because like it is supposed to be like those type of colors though, but like when you look at the pants, I can kind of sort of understand why they said it was inappropriate.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, what I missed?
We're talking
Oh, have
about
you heard it?
by wait, no, we're on what is 16. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
But
so we're on 1 to 16, but we also did like a sidetrack thing about talking about the Costco worker that got in trouble for looking inappropriate. And that's what the picture you see in the chat right now.
Is that the one that talks about her hair, right?
No, it's talking about like her clothes. Some people are saying that it's because they're saying that because of how curvy she is and stuff like that. And they're basically
Mala.
saying that they
Yeah.
body shamed her for her clothing.
Ah,
But no, fucking ooh,
But the actual topic of what is 16 is, I don't know if you heard about like the whole Ice Spice incident. Have you?
probably
Riven.
not. Probably not.
Basically her new music video, which is called Dilly, she had like a bunch of like backup dancers like twerking, and apparently one of them was 16.
Oh, okay.
But, but then it gets worse because it turns out that 16-year-old not only has an Instagram of her like twerking and everything else like that, she's been doing this shit since she was 13.
Oh no.
So yeah, I was basically like talking about like shit like this is a reason why I don't want to have a daughter if I ever have children.
And I was giving the argument like, you might change like once you have that daughter or whatnot, or like generational children or generations have different shit that goes on, like how our forefathers and like our grandparents went through versus what our parents went through versus what we're going through right now. It's going to be different for every generation right now, because like, yeah, fucking, you said the generations, but I think the generation is like is better off and all that good stuff, but fucking yeah, man.
Nah, this generation, like this new generation, currently is fucked. I'm not gonna lie on that. Like, let's just be real on that. Like, some of the simple shit that we know, like they don't even know how to do it at all.
Yeah.
Like, for a prime example, like
Like I believe that the next generation is gonna have just air fryers and microwaves and that shit that
I mean, like let's be real. Like, for a prime example, I bet you nobody in the current new generation knows how to read an analog clock.
ooh.
Damn.
I guarantee you that. I
Ooh.
guarantee you that's a thing.
No, because I be seeing
And
kids with analog. Well, I don't know if you've seen kids, but like I be seeing youngsters on the fucking memes I be watching. They be having like non-digital watches and stuff.
I don't know, man. I don't know, man.
They probably do.
Uh,
They still teach it in school, so I still want to teach them things I teach in school.
I don't know what they teach you in school. Have you seen those videos of like that of like people at like that one dude asking like random people, especially like in the Gen Z and lower generation, like the most simplest questions that you should know, and they don't know shit. I mean, there was like a legit question that asked how many states are in the United States, and no, not one of them said 50.
Okay, that's just on the street though.
I mean, but if you're going to like multiple people in that exact same generation asking a question that's so simple that that none of them can't answer it correctly or even stall answering, that's saying something.
I don't know, cause like I can't even name all 50 states, bro.
I mean, oh, okay, naming all 50 states is one thing, but the question was how many states are in the United States of America? And nobody said 50. And there was even times where they were hesitant to figure out.
Damn.
It's not a trick question. It's a very simple one.
No, but like
They don't
the
pay
only one that
attention.
trips me up is nine times nine times nine, because I know that's like 27, right? I mean, no, three times three times three is 27, right?
Yeah, it's 27.
Okay, I just want to make sure. But no, yeah, man, like I don't believe that's so though, cause like I've seen a lot of smart shit kids be doing and shit like that, like on the internet and stuff like that, like the wholesome shit too. It's just hard for me to believe because like I don't know, maybe I haven't like been looking at kids in that way
I
or
think
anything like
this.
that, or like
I
been
think
doing that kind of thing, because I metaphorically fuck them
I
kids,
think
so I
this.
don't really care what kids do. But like from the shit that I've seen that they're gonna be better off.
Well, it just depends, yo. I, I think it just
Now
depends
I say that they're
on.
naive and impressionable. Hell yeah.
Yeah, but I'm saying no. I'm saying the kids now. I would say like it's a lot. Um, kids now is a lot different than what we were growing up. That's what I'm gonna say.
Yeah.
The parents, same thing. Our generation as parents, it just depends,
But then again, like I said earlier,
right?
we're not parents. I'm definitely not a parent, so I can't really say that
But we
much.
don't have to be.
I mean,
Like I'm gonna say this, you can see it from the outside looking in all the time. Trust me, it's not something that you don't have to be a parent to know, but you can see it, and it kind of sucks, yes, because we're not parents, we would never know. But from looking from the inside out and looking for places I work, like I said, I worked in a school for about 2 years. I've seen this shit. Shit. Like some of the parents, it's like, what the fuck are you doing as a parent? Well,
Yeah.
why have like something? It's just like it's some things that these kids. It's a lot of factors. Their environment, their parents, everything. All that plays into a factor. I'm just gonna say that. I'm gonna say that's the only way. That's the only nice way I can put it.
Because
I
some parents are
mean,
not a parent.
well, to be fair, like for a prime example, like our generation, right? Like I can understand our generation not being like the best parents ever because let's be real, we grew up in a generation where most of us has lived in single parent households.
Yeah.
So we don't know how it is to live in a double parent household where like both parents are always there and stuff like that. And I can understand again, like everybody's situation is 100% is like 100% different and stuff like that though. But like,
I'm gonna say something else on that back. But go ahead. Come on.
yeah, but at the same time, it's like, um, it's all like we know, like it's like we know like the strict basics of like how to be a parent though, but like not the full extent of it, I guess, if that makes any sense.
Okay. I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna put it this way. Yes, single mother households, single father households are a thing. Yes, and we did grow up in that. But for every person who grew up in that type of household, either if they want children or not, or whatever, whatever that situation is, the main goal is if I have a child, I'm gonna do better than what that parent that I'm missing did. But some
Yeah.
people, but some people don't have that luxury because sometimes, okay, my parent missing, but both, or sometimes both parents missing. It just depends because you don't know the situation that happened or when that up to being a single parent or what. You see what I'm saying? Or some are too young to remember.
Yeah.
Or some who do remember understand like, oh, like my mom's a single mom because my father passed away. He was in the army or something like that. You see what I'm saying? It's
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
the situation is always gonna be different. It always
Because it's
won't be
not
the
always a
same.
terrible situation where like two bit parties are bitter. Sometimes like shit happens or like the environment's fucked or something like that. It could be totally other different reasons why someone's a single parent. It's just not this like two people are just toxic.
Yeah.
Bro.
But
Like people die when they're
uh,
killed, guys. I'm sorry.
Damn it,
I know that's a bad
we're
joke.
not doing a fake quote.
no, but I'm saying this. I'm just gonna say it's like if I have kids, I know I'm gonna be a better father than my father was. That's my goal anyway. You
Hmm.
want to be in your kid's life, but then you also have to remember other situations. Like seeing everybody's situation is different, or sometimes the parents keep the kids away from each other. Do you see what I'm saying? It's facts like that breed this hatred and stuff like that in these kids. And then some kids, they go to school and they don't know how to process it and they lash out. They don't pay attention to class. They don't do a lot of things. But the parent that's there need to explain it to them for the way they can understand it and process it. Right? It's a lot of these parents now don't want to be parents. They don't want to be they didn't want the kid. I'm gonna be honest. It's really messed up. And sometimes people have kids just to keep somebody else in their life.
And that doesn't really work either.
But
or like you even get up to the point where like somebody's been like some woman's been sleeping with like somebody else and having like another dude like raise their kids and then want to wonder like why when the dude finally figures out that that's not his kids, why he's all of a sudden like leaving out of their lives. It's like unfair for the kids and it's definitely unfair for like the person himself.
Well, because and that caused a lot of hate, a lot of hurt,
and a lot of finessing.
A lot of finessing.
But it's the point of where, once again, we're talking about even in our generation, these women don't want to be held accountable for the shit that they do.
Well, no, there's some women that do that, but like me and the homies are talking about like logic versus feelings, because a lot of women that are in their feelings when they think some decisions or whatnot, especially some critical decisions. Where men, they'll try to think logically and try to see how the steps to get out of that situation that they're in. A woman would use their feelings to get out that situation.
And sometimes the man can't even get out of the situation either.
This is misogynistic as fuck. But no, let's continue though.
It's not misogynistic. It's just our opinions and what we see, because we all got a different opinion on this, right?
Yeah, because when I was younger, I grew up in a household like with a lot of women or whatnot. So like I could see the woman's viewpoint just a little bit, but I'm still a dude. I have a penis. Like I can't think like a woman, We can't read minds.
I grew up, Kelvin. No, I grew up in a single mother household.
Yeah, the same here with me. We both did. Went over each other's house and everything else like that.
Man, that's the fact. But we understand where this women's side is coming from, but then it's also like the question. I'm gonna say this: the question always rises in the kid. Where is that parent, basically, right? But that's why I think it's the parent who should always explain it. Even the new parents, yeah, okay, like I messed up, I had a kid, but explain the shit. Like I know they won't understand it, but getting them
Raven over here talking to parents like your kids, that's hilarious.
Man, hey, but they need to learn. I'm sorry, you gotta drop the knowledge on them.
Why you gotta do this to them?
Because they need to hear it. Somebody gotta say it. Shit.
But no,
but it's like it's the point where I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna keep it brief. I'm not gonna go on this. Don't have children if you're not ready for them. Don't have children if you can't afford them.
That's a big thing too. A lot of parents can't afford their kids, and it's disheartening too, because like if I ever become a parent, I know I'm gonna spoil my kid even though I'm broke, because I'm always broke. And I know I'll be a terrible parent, because like my kid's gonna be like, hey, I want this. I'm gonna try to do my best to get that for him, because like didn't get a lot of things until like I feel like I got out of the situation I was as a kid, because I'm a foster kid. Everybody knows I'm a foster kid and stuff. And fucking yeah, I didn't really have things as a kid. So like when I used to get gifts, I was like, what's this?
Yeah, but it's
like I was the only person on the block with a television, while everybody else had PlayStation. I did get a PlayStation later on, but like yeah, I had that happen to me.
But
oh shit.
Like I said, don't have kids you can't afford them. Don't have kids. Don't have kids if you know the other person don't want kids, or don't try to keep that person around. Don't do that.
Well, it's also too a lot of men talking about, hey, let me go in Raw, and they go in Raw, and a baby pops out because their pullout game is trash, and they need to be more responsible. and wear a fucking condom. Pro tip, guys, condoms make you last longer in bed. Yes. I know it feels good to bust a
Always,
nut in the girl, but sometimes, condom, makes that nut feel a little bit more enjoyable after a minute. I know you get tired as fuck, but yeah.
that's all. Yeah, that's why I always gotta take Jimmy with me. Me and Jimmy get tight.
Bro, I have stashed condoms all in my house.
Man, I'm telling you, bro.
Like dead ass. Like if something goes down, I'll be ready this time.
I mean, but it's like it's it's different. Um, they see it as, oh, this needs to go down, this needs to go down. No, parents need to start really learning how to be there for their children a lot more. Yes, I get that you work and stuff like that. Yes, that's a must. You have to work. You have to bring the money. You have to raise that kid. But parents also not being in the kids' lives is like leaving them at, oh, I'm gonna send them to school, but I'm gonna leave them daycare till 6 o'clock. But I get off at 4.
But the parents used to do that though.
I'm saying this like this. Even when my mom got off at 4, I was at daycare at 4:30. That's the latest. Like even other kids around me,
Why do we have that
because
after
they want
school shit?
oh,
Like the after school
but
program
even
stuff?
after school stuff, say football. Say they're going to basketball, football,
Yeah.
right? Soccer, whatever. Don't just sit. Just don't let your kid be out there, just doing your kid doing their thing, and you not there. Sometimes it can be helped, yes, but if you can be there for your kid and be there for what they need, that helps.
True.
Kids want attention from their parents. Once again, this is why I was talking about lashing out.
And not
They
having on
lash out because they're not
iPads.
getting that attention in the household.
Now I think the whole iPad child is crazy because like
I'm going to give my kid an iPad. Like, in all honesty,
there was this kid at a store, and you know how we have those vertical PCs or whatnot displays at like Best Buy or whatnot. He was literally in church trying to press the apps, trying to make them open to see what they were, even though it wasn't a touchscreen on PC.
Bruh.
Dude, I thought this was wild. But no, we're gonna have those kids where we don't have like kids not using keyboard. Like, you know how we were taught how to use typewriters and never use a typewriter until we got PCs with our personal computers and shit. Like commercially,
Right.
I said PCs and personal computers, even though that's the same thing. But no, you know how we have commercial PCs and we can build our own shit now, and like luckily a lot of us, because like I grew up at the tail end where we stopped using typewriters and start using keyboards and shit, because it went typewriters.
I remember using typewriter as a kid.
I used to hate it because like I never understood how to flip the fucking
Ugly.
pages. So like I would try to type a sentence and look all ass.
No, I think I bought a paper in when we and Cal was going to one lane, and that shit was done on the typewriter. I don't know if you remember that shit, but I bought a piece of paper. It's like, this shit got the typewriter.
Oh my god, we're losing you a bit.
Man, that was too funny.
Nah, because we
But
went
yeah,
from
I get what you're saying.
typewriters to these little big ass keyboards that I barely use, but we had them anyway. That's how I figured about Oregon Trail, because we all play Oregon Trail. Everybody knows what the fuck Oregon Trail is. But
Oh yeah.
we had it was Master Blaster, Oregon Trail, and some other shit. It was like some like spelling one, I think. But no,
I think I kind of remember that one.
yeah, kids are not gonna know what a rotary phone is. That's the crazy part.
Jesus.
Like no phone booths,
Hey,
fucking they won't be able to
Sean,
see
I
what
hate
like
you.
fucking they won't be able to see fucking McDonald's when it had like the big playpen, because that shit's gone.
Yep, that's gone.
Sadly, that's true.
That's gone. Yeah, it's a lot of stuff they won't see. They will never know what a Blockbuster or Hollywood video was.
No, I don't know that. They still got one in Canada, or no, Alaska, I mean. One of the last
That's the
ones.
last. How many people gotta know about that? How many kids gotta look something like that up? You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
There, actually, to be fair, I think some kids will look it up because we'll see those memes every once in a blue moon.
Possibly. I highly doubt it though, but maybe.
Oh, he's playing the same. But no,
But like I said,
fucking. So there's another thing too. A lot of like kids who last out become like violent, right?
mm-hmm.
True.
And like we got like now oh shit, we gotta talk about Kai Cenat because this is involved in it too. Because like those are teenagers as well, right?
A
Yeah.
lot of work.
Like we have the whole influencer culture. I keep forgetting about that.
Yep, that's true. Sadly.
Yeah,
Sadly
bro.
but true.
So though I don't think they're gonna end up putting Kai Cenat in jail. I think he's gonna get bailed out and just take the charges and like pay for the big ass fine or whatnot because he can because Kai Cenat got money like that. And
If I remember correctly, didn't they say that they were gonna like ban him from New York City?
did he like? It's not like his residence though, like his actual shit. Like
Yeah, so he's not gonna get banned. I think. I think he's gonna have to. He's gonna pay a fine, and he won't be able to do. If he does something like that, he may have to start renting out venues.
yeah, because Mr.
So
Beast
that
had
way,
something similar like this happen to him.
yeah, but Mr. Meese got he got all that money.
Yeah.
He can pay niggas. He can pay anybody he wanted to pay. It won't make a dent in his wallet.
But no, I saw the videos when they were like going down. I think I tried to stream it like beforehand, but I waited for a couple of hours and I started streaming it. And yeah, bro, that shit's wild. Like they're definitely gonna make an example out of Kai though, dead ass.
Yeah, they gotta make a big example of him.
Not because he's
Can we
black, just gonna make
just
an example out of him.
can we just like there's a way to have fun without going into like nigga activity.
The sucker real strong that day.
Yeah, like
I'm gonna say this.
we can have fun and not engage in nigga activity at the same time. Come on.
But they weren't all black though.
They weren't all black though, but let's be real. They were still acting in niggatry activity.
Oh shit. I love that word.
Randy, you said the word nigga 46 times yesterday.
But nah, fucking yeah, man. I don't think our future generation is gonna be that bad. It's just like if we still have these communities where it doesn't promote like being better than whatever the fuck that was on there because fucking we could be better. I seen it like in real life. Like we definitely do better than what we have now. I know it's entertainment and the toxic stuff will always get pushed through because how the media sees our culture and stuff like that. But how did other people react to this? Because like I know there was some reaction to this, right? Or did they just let it happen?
I don't necessarily know all the reactions. I did see the video where Kai himself was actually trying to calm like somebody down because they were hyperventilating.
Oh no, I mean with home chick, the 16-year-old chick.
Oh, with the 16-year-old chick. Oh. Yeah. To my knowledge, most of her content is just like on Instagram, like twerking, and I hate it.
And nobody's batting an eye?
Nobody's batting it. Like I said, she has 6.6 million followers. How many of those are like grown ass men?
Oh.
That's disturbing.
Exactly.
I totally
And
just
yes,
refunded that. Thanks for returning my refund.
Yeah, and again, like she's doing this in an Ice Spice video, and she's kind of getting canceled, but not as hard as she should be getting canceled.
Remember when Missy Elliott used to be positive for little girls?
Yes.
She made a whole dance school so these girls could like dance and get out there and shit like that. Remember Tommy the Clown? He used to do positive shit. No, he still does, but like, I miss Tommy the Clown. Dead ass.
Same.
Like I think it's shit like right down the street.
Oh no.
But
But
no,
yeah,
back to Kaisena. Fucking yeah, dude. I don't think he should be supercharged with that, bro. Cause like he didn't know it was gonna get this big, but like dead ass, he could have just fucking just looked at his fan base and how many people leaked the tweet or whatnot. Cause I think it was supposed to be a private tweet, right?
What, like I said, what he should have done was went out a venue.
well, okay. To be fair, I don't think he was expecting that many people to come out.
No, he even said himself he didn't expect that many people.
Yeah, he wasn't expecting that. He was basically like, oh, we're gonna have a good time. I'm gonna bring out like a few PS5s and PCs and everything else like that. We gonna party, and that was about it. But also got to remember, like other YouTubers, they do meet and greets, and they don't get that big.
Yeah, Kaisena, I forgot how big he was. Pause.
Well, yes. He also said a magical word of PS5.
Yeah, and free PCs too.
That's the point. You see what I'm saying? And every young person gonna be like, "Ooh, I don't got to pay for a game console. Let's go."
True, true.
So you have to really think of it from a minded here too. Oh shit! Like if a dude say, "Hey, I'm giving out PS5s, PCs," hey, you want to come get it?
But like, bro,
But
he just saw how big it was. It was like, oh no. Over
Yeah,
here
I
looking like
remember
Knuckles.
seeing the video. Yeah, I remember him out like. I remember like he was in the vehicle and he was all like, "We're not coming out until everybody like calms the hell down and shit like
Yeah,
that."
he was in a whole other fucking truck too. That was the crazy part.
Exactly. Which actually, I'm not gonna lie. Before all of this actually came out, I honestly didn't know too much about Kai. I didn't never like seen. I was seeing like some clips of his comments of his like content though, but like I didn't know shit about him at all until this incident happened, and I didn't even know
Really?
he was
I
actually.
talked about him a couple of podcasts ago, talking about how famous he became because he streamed and he broke a record for streaming and stuff like that. Nobody's talking about it. So now, as soon as Kai does something like this, everybody's talking about it. It's crazy.
Well, yeah, that's because like a riot happened and police got involved and everything else like that, and he was just trying to do like the good thing of giving back to his community, which nobody faults him at that. And even though like I will admit like I don't everybody who's like against this, like the people who are against like his arrest, I don't like the fact that people are like pulling out the race car because I think that's a little bit unfair to do, but it's whatever.
Yeah.
wait, hold on. Wait. They put out the race card for what?
Saying because why they're
It,
doing this because he's black and all that.
yeah, I think it's unfair because like we don't have a similar incident to like this with like white people to really compare it to. So already throwing a race card is already dumb.
Yeah. Or
But
I can see what you mean on that.
but no, like they did charge him. They said they're gonna charge him with like unlawful. Like they already charged him. I think he's gonna end up probably going to court, but he's gonna bail himself out.
True, true.
But like yeah,
This could also make an example of him too, though.
No, they are. They definitely are, bro. Like I saw how dudes shit was covering his shit or whatnot. They sped up a footage to make it look like more dangerous than it was, or the actual live footage he wasn't even driving that fast. Which is crazy. But
I think
there
I
was
did see
niggas hanging on
that.
his shit though. Like dead at bro. That means he's stronger than the Beatles. He has the Beatles of power levels when it comes to fandom. Holy shit. Dude, I want to know the actual head count though, like dead ass.
Actually, now that I think about it, I'm not super surprised the outcome happened the way it did. I mean, if you really think about it, Amp does kind of do a lot of out of pocket shit.
Yeah, I wonder how it's on playback. Said anything about it yet?
More likely it'll be what's his face. I can't remember what. Marcel, I think that's what his name is. I'm not
You know
too
what?
sure.
Our names are so fucking close together. That's just uncanny, dude. I hate it.
I know, right?
I fucking hate it so much.
It's technically like your twin, but not really.
Cause I'm fat too. That's the fucked up part about it. It's like I'm this weird doppelganger or something, but he's rich.
But I mean, you also got like it's going to be only him talking about it because if I remember correctly, Agent was one of the ones that got arrested.
Really?
Yeah, I think Agent was one of the ones that got arrested, if I remember
I
correctly.
didn't know Agent went. That's crazy. Agent really got. That's funny. That's really funny. Oh fuck. Why don't you tell me this unfortunate news, Alicorn? Oh damn. I'm not laughing at the. I don't know if we're. I still don't know. I just don't know if it's real or not though. That's the crazy part.
Yeah, I didn't see the report of everybody in the AM crew that got arrested. I just know that like I think all the ones that went, only one of them like successfully escaped.
Damn.
Yeah, bro, they tore up that whole park, dude.
Jesus.
Like fucking yeah, those kids were being wild as fuck. But like I said, bro, like I don't know. I think that's just all like the shit that we have since COVID, just bursting out in those kids. Because now we got people in Alabama throwing uppercuts and haymakers on some innocent white folk who are possessed by this white soldier from the Confederacy. Because what did the dudes? I realized one of the dudes had a fucking one of those Confederate shirts on his fucking back of his shirt. I just now realized that. Unless that was a cool edit, bro. But no, continue, Alicorn.
No, okay, but yeah, I also heard that like people's stores are getting like robbed too and shit.
Now they did show that one dude who got slapped across his head, them robbing his cart and stuff like that, which I think was fucked up. But I think that was just more than just people at the fucking event though. Those are grown ass niggas.
Wreak havoc, beat beatless, mad traffic, sleek and lavish, people speak and leak it to the maverick. He see it as just another felony drug arrest. Any day could